This video is brought to you by the lovely sponsors below. Thank you so much for your support.
Such a great night for a walk, don't you think?
Master,
Yep. Just getting some fresh air, relaxing, not a care in the world.
I am aware of what you're doing.
You never know who we might... Oh, hey, Irisviel. What a coincidence seeing you out here.
This is not subtle.
Oh my, is that you, Ryusuke? What a complete surprise to see you here.
Iri,
I know. Since this is such a great opportunity, how about we all check out the sights here together?
I do not need your...
Wow, that's such a great unexpected idea. Does that mean I can do the intro? Can I?
Why, of course you can.
Do what you want.
Welcome, Masters, to the Fate Zero Accel rerun, Lap 2. As the Sorcerer's Supreme Guest of Honor here, I'd love to stick around to join you permanently. All you'll need to do is complete the main quests, and I'm here for good.
Aren't you glad she's back?
Yay.
And that's not all. I hear there are a few other Miis running around, and if you defeat them in the bonus quests, you can level up my noble phantasm.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll get right on that. What about Ascension?
That will be a breeze for someone with such a strong, charming servant like you. All you'll need to do is complete the rank EX free quests in a few locations to get crystal balls as materials.
Sounds like a few challenges, but anything for... Hey, where are you going?
I'll scout out the area. Alone.
Wait up! I'll go with you.
Good grief. After all the effort to get them together, too. Well, whatever. This event is mission-based with the 100 mission format, which means we're in for a lot of farming if we want to unlock everything. If you're ever not sure what to do, check the mission unlock requirements to see what is next on your list to farm to get to the new area. It is a little easier than last time it came around because of a few quality of life improvements and more generous farming. Speaking of which, it feels a little cheap to cover them so early, but let's get those best farming spots right out in the open. Yep, those right there. There are missions for getting a certain number of each type of material, and also for killing certain numbers of each enemy type. As we found out from other events with this format, you'll be farming a lot of everything. So you'll want to give yourself every advantage you can by equipping the right servants and craft essences. And don't forget to help out your fellow masters by changing up your event support setup to include those with bonuses as well.
Sound advice.
Look! Hi! Waver. Scared me there for a minute. Here to help out with the breakdown of the bonuses?
The bonuses here may sound a little counterintuitive to explain, but when they work in practice, it's to your advantage. Each servant will add +3 to insignia drops for the class they are super effective against.
So if we want archer tokens, we don't use archers, we would use lancers?
Exactly. You would use lancers to fight archers just as you normally would. And if you have the event craft essences equipped, you will get extra archer insignias in that scenario.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about the newer classes like Moon Cancer and Foreigner?
Rulers, Moon Cancer, and Foreigners will give bonuses to the Knight class drops of Archer, Saber, Lancer, and Berserker, while Avengers and Alter Egos will give extra drops for the Cavalry class insignias of Caster, Assassin, Rider, and Berserker. Mashu will, of course, give bonuses for them all as the Lone Shielder.
Thanks for the breakdown. So what craft essences do you mean?
You likely already have them, as they are not limited to the event itself. The Gacha will include Before Awakening and Volumen Hydrogyrum, which will give +3 to drops. Young Maiden, Ignorant of Love for +2 to drops. And Self-Gear Scroll will also be in the Friend Point Gacha for +1 to drops. Limit breaking them will increase their drops by 1.
There's 2 other types of craft essences for this event as well that are not in the gacha. If you get any burrowing worms, those are just experience fodder for other craft essences. His rightful place CE gives +2 drops for all insignias and is in the event shop. This is the main one you'll want to keep on the lookout for and get as soon as possible.
There are also bonuses for using specific servants on top of any craft essences you use. The event bonus servants will give +3 insignias for everything they are effective against, with one exception. Angra Mainyu will give a bonus for every type of drop, much like Mashu does, despite being an Avenger. If you are lucky enough to have him fight by your side, it would be advantageous to use him here, regardless of any personal feelings.
Personal feelings? Hey, wait a minute. You didn't actually come out here to help explain the event, did you?
Perhaps I may have had another motivation. But you cannot say that I did not help you.
You know what? I'll let it slide. I think you've been waiting for the summoning campaign as much as I have. So, it's only fair.
Of course. I'll be on it after all. And so will my king.
That we will. It has been quite some time since I've come to Chaldea, so we shall consider this a celebration!
The summoning campaign stars the great conqueror Iskandar himself, and also features Waver, Artoria, Berserker Lancelot for all you new Scotty memers, Emiya Assassin, and also Deermoot Saber for the first time. Be sure to check the schedule for the exact days. If anyone is still missing Gilles Caster, that Storylock 3-star will also be available during the event.
The night is young, the company grand. Tell me, what treasures can we aim for?
Well, with all the farming we'll be doing for the missions, there is actually a different shop page set up for every type of insignia with monuments, materials, foes, experience cards, mana prisms, and 4 odd materials as well.
Odd, you say? Now that sounds like an adventure. Looks like some magic ore, sea demon tentacles, an assassin's mask, and a goblet.
We'll make those our priority from the shop, along with the His Rightful Place craft essence. And we can get a few more from the quest and mission rewards as well. With these 4 materials, we can also unlock new places to farm, which are needed for the best areas, and also to get ascension materials.
Then this whole city is ours to conquer. The map will be our guide as we take to the skies and claim our prize.
Hey, if you're volunteering to help out here, there's another challenge available for masters who have cleared Solomon that I'd love some backup for. It's against Deermoot Saber and, well, Emiya Assassin. And I don't think he's too happy about me dragging him out here. Normally, we'd want to bring along casters and archers here, but I'll take what I can get.
We'll consider it a small favor. It doesn't look like it will be too difficult once we get a grasp of their strategy.
Some foresight before the fight can turn a battle lost into a war won.
Well, here's what we know. At the start of the fight, Emiya will charge their MP gauge and grant them damage up for 3 turns. They each have 1 break bar, with a different ability happening with each break. If we get rid of Deermoot's break bar, he'll get a permanent defensive buff and a 3-turn crit damage buff. Once we clear Emiya's break bar, he'll charge his own MP fully every turn, but then stun himself for 3 turns after 3 turns.
So, charge forward and defeat him quickly, or defend until the right opportunity. Weaver, your noble phantasm will certainly come in handy here.
I will do my best, my king.
Enough of that. We are equals this night. And onward we will ride for glory until the light reaches us.
And beyond?
Of course. Who knows what lies ahead?
You never change.
maybe that change lies ahead. Besides, I hear you are some kind of detective now.
You could say that.